Alright, back for round 2. We are playing a green-red deck. We are on the draw here. So look at our hand. Little suspect. It's a little awkward that even though it has a 2-drop, I need to draw 2 more lands to make it really good. I think I'm going to keep, though. If we get to 4 lands, it seems pretty awesome. And we do have a lot of live draws in between. We also have a lot of dead draws. I could go for a better hand, but I think I'm fine keeping this. Alright, well, Glory Chaser's going to do what Glory Chaser very rarely does, and that's get in on turn 1 and start attacking. The only time Glory Chaser is a real card. Alright, opponent's playing my proven favorite colors, and he has an awesome start. We have the tools to beat it if we draw lands. I can't block the Glory Chaser. If he attacks with Free Blade, I'm just going to block. Although he might grab... I mean, he has any number of things that makes this bad for me. Like that. I'm taking 4 this turn. Yeah, super dead if I don't draw land. Well, not the best draw. Alright. See what you got. Can't block. I'm not going to block either of these. Just going to go down to 10. Alright, that's a good one from my opponent. And now, question. I could Wild Instincts, kill off any of his guys. I could Hitchclaw Recluse, double block Glory Chaser. Can Empath. Empath doesn't seem great here. Cobble Brute, also not great. If I just Wild Instincts, he's still just cracking back for 4. Should use all of my mana though. I'll play Cobble Brute and look to trade it for Token Free Blade. Okay. Well, that's obnoxious. Sure, opponent's got it all. Taking lots. We go to game 2. I've seen enough. Land just gets me removal spell or creature, and he gets around it pretty easily. I've seen quite enough there. Alright, opponent's got a good deck. Well, we can beat a Glory Chaser if it's not on turn 1. Our opponent went 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Actually, 1, 2, 3, skip 4. Probably want to try and match him for speed, so we probably want to cut some of our higher stuff. I guess Prickle Boar is not what we really want to cut for an Automaton, though. I don't think we really have much good sideboard here. We need to draw our 2 drops and stay on par with him, because he is removal heavy, apparently. Glory Chaser is not a good card, just because you get it on turn 1, and sometimes it's good on turn 1. When your opponent doesn't play creatures for the first 3 turns, doesn't make it great. But I can respect the fact that it did a lot of damage to me there. Wow, this hand's actually pretty bad for what we need to play against his sort of deck. Am I going to see Gory Chaser again? I do not. Okay. Well, that was a good draw. Now I get to go 3-drop, 4-drop. Well, that's good. If I'm going to draw another land, I would like to draw a green source so that Sky Snare Spider is active. Let's attack first. Maybe he blows a removal spell on a goblin. Doesn't seem likely. Cobble Brute seems actually really bad against Fiery Impulse. Probably should have boarded that out for the Automaton. Stalwart Aven. Alright, he must have just drawn that, or he forgot to use it, I guess. Seems weird that he would main phase that. Yeah, he's probably doing it while I'm tapped out, so he probably just drew it. Volvin. Oh, no, that was bad. Should have played Cobble Brute. Yeah, I wasn't doing anything else this turn, so I should have played Cobble Brute and then Evolving Wilds next turn. Ouch. Having Brute down would look pretty good here. Well, we still get to Brute next turn into Sky Snare Spider. But our opponent's still got a full hand, so I imagine he has to start playing creatures eventually. Abbott's a good one. Let's see what he gets off of it. Heavy Infantry. Alright, so he didn't draw anything off of it. Oh, man, I'm just not doing well. Also drawing way more lands than I need. So, let's see if he wants to blow a spell to save his guide. I can just not block. Alright, let's go ahead with Cobble Brute, and we need to remember to Evolve in Wilds. Playing this game pretty poorly. There's Foundry. Wouldn't mind if he played Suppression Bonds here, since I have a bigger threat coming down. Alright, Aven, not too disappointed about. Probably attacks. Or not. Go grab a green, since I have plenty of mountains. And draw a not land. Alright, that's fine. Let's see, attack with Cobble Brute. Probably just blocks with Abbott. And that doesn't seem great. Sky Snare Spider gets to block Stalwart Aven though. Could just play Timber Pack. I will look for the trade here. Yep. And hopefully this does not get immediately suspension. So I have no way to remove that suppression bonds. Doesn't have Celestial Flare mana. Doesn't have any mana to burn. Doesn't quite have the... Well, he might in hand, but he hasn't played the 5th land for this Foundry, and that wouldn't be too great for him. Let's see. Pricklebore is good for my opponent. Does mean I get to attack with Sky Snare Spider, though. Alright, now I'm hoping to draw Chandra's Ignition. So if I attack with Sky Snare, yeah, get in either 6 damage or opponent loses a guy. Either way, I think it's fine. He's just going to take it. Alright, so Wild Instincts would be good. Seismic Elemental would win the game. Chandra's Ignition would probably win the game. See what we're up against here. Could be Sentinel, the Eternal Watch. Well, Seismic Elemental no longer wins the game because he can Foundry and make flyers, and flyers can block through Sentinel's or Seismic Elemental's ability. Opponent's got a good deck. Abbot of Carol keeps a pretty decent card. Glory Chaser I'm not disappointed about. That does shut off Foundry though. So I'm wondering what the plan is with that. Probably just to stop me from attacking. Ooh, alright, so what's the worst that happens here? In Shroud and Mist, if I go +2/+2 on Spider and Pricklebore, he only has 2 power left over. Let's see, in Shroud and Mist, Chandra's Fury isn't great. Couldn't have Chandra's Ignition. I'm drawing a blank on anything awesome he could have. So I'm gonna go for it. Try to clear his Pricklebore off. Alright, and now I'm an 8/5. Well, an 8/8 with 5. So he has to block Spider here. With one of them. Probably just with Goblin Glory Chaser. He could go Stalwart Aven here, Glory Chaser there. No, I think I'll just attack with a Spider. Something bad could happen here, but I don't think it will. I'm overlooking a card probably, although it just looks like a chump. Okay, sure, pass back. Giving our opponent a lot of time to draw suppression bonds, which makes our field look a lot worse. See 9 of our lands, which means about a third of our deck is still land, which means 2 in every 3 cards should be a spell. And pretty much any spell we draw is good. His Foundry does let him make a blocker though. That's pretty good. I'll run that out now. Alright. So I'm going to attack with Timber Pack as well. Well, I guess I'm attacking with all of these. I don't want to get Celestial Flared. If he makes 1/1s, he can kill off some combination of these things, but he kind of has to block the Spider. I guess not really. I don't have to attack with the Goblins though. Go 1/2, 1 or 1/2. Yeah, I'll attack like this. Just jam. Sure, he's gonna go ahead and crack his Foundry. Make some blockers and probably Aven in front of a Goblin. Thopter here, Thopter in front of a Goblin, or maybe just keep a Thopter back. Okay, so takes two, meaning Sky Snare Spider is lethal. And hopefully he just doesn't draw an out. Even if he gets Suppression Bonds, it means that Chandra's Ignition is lethal to him. Well, he did draw Suppression Bonds. A shiny one at that. And Undercity Troll's not bad. Not great. We'll just keep loading up the board here. Just want Chandra's Ignition. That's all I want. That's it. Ooh, Battle Priest is pretty good for him. Does he attack? Yeah, opponent's going to go on the offensive now. Alright, give me Chandra's Ignition still. I'll be happy with that. Or Seismic Elemental. Subterranean Scout lets me attack in with Undercity Troll. Puts my opponent down to 7. Also means Troll is going to Renown. Oh no, why did you target yourself? Jeez. I did that all sorts of wrong. And that could be just the worst. So many good draws here. Might of the Masses would be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could have gotten in for 2 that turn. I clicked the troll, the guy with his own thing. Alright, I'm gonna die to these flyers if I don't draw an answer soon. Does he attack with them? Alright, does little bits at a time. Little bit at a time. I guess that's fine. What happens if I attack all in here? He gets to eat 2 guys and takes... Well, he can block a 2/2, 2, and he takes 3. Down to 6. Can block Troll, and then I don't lose a guy. Then block with Griffin. See what the blocks look like. That's expected. Alright, that's not terrible. I just lost a Visionary and got him down to 5 there. So making my opponent's blocks worse, Kithian's tactics would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Something big coming down. Goldforge Sentinel. Alright, so I need to draw my win condition quick. Alright. And am I dead next turn? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not quite. Alright, Might of the Masses wins it. Seismic Elemental isn't very good here. Not what I wanted to see. Acolyte trades with something. Oh, he gets to actually just eat a lot of things. Gonna be pretty sad if I lose this game, which it looks like I probably will because I only have 1 more draw step. He could have Celestial Fire here. It's fine, I get 3 power off board. Follow up with a creature. The top deck Suppression Bonds was good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He can't really attack all in on me though. I'm not going to underestimate. That's okay. Take 3. Might have a creature to follow up with this time. Does not draw. Ouch. If I attack all in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I get in for 4 damage. And he eats one guy, probably. Doesn't let the troll in. God, we've had so much time to draw the cards we need to win. I can't block any of his guys, so I might as well attack. Alright, Flare I don't care too much about. I guess it's not good for me. My outs are still the same. Block, block. If I had known he had all these flyers, I could have brought an aerial volley. Alright, he takes 2 down to 3. I get one more draw. Probably. 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Let it be so. Ouch, what is this? Majoring Responder. Doesn't really change the game, does it? Smash the smithereens. Come on, draw step. Does that do anything? Ooh, majoring blowing a thing up doesn't seem great. Did I play a land from my hand? Did I just play a land instead of playing Foundry? Okay. I think I did. Well. Worst mistake. Oh, so many outs. I can't believe we lost to a top deck Suppression Bonds and us not drawing what we needed. Let's see. We just lost the game, though, because I pitched the Foundry. Yep, you got it, sir. So bad. We would have had at least one more draw there. I don't... I think I just instinctively clicked one of the lands. Or one of the basics. I'll have to go back and check. It wouldn't let me play the Foundry, though, so I think I did. Anyway, we had ways to win that game. We just didn't happen to get them. And we lost a pretty bad first game, so we don't get a really good second crack at it.